Do you want to sugar at home, or do you want to know more about how I sugar in the shop? This video, I'm going to talk about what I'm using. So again, I love the brand Sugar Dough, BOH. I think this is my 4th jar. Pretty low, so that's what I want to talk about today. I get the medium often. It's come with the powder. It can be in different packaging. She's probably always updating, but this is like the most recent that I purchased. And in the kit, there's this silicone paddle, and I use this in the salon for lip, chin. So I wanted to show people how I use this when it gets low, because it doesn't reach well when it gets low, but it's something you could do at home too. So when it's low, I can't get this little guy to reach. It's like, it doesn't get down in there and it won't really fit in there. And I bought this together so that it was meant to be this way. At home, you could just use your fingers. I'm not gonna do that in the salon, even with gloves on, because I feel like I can't afford to have anything get too tacky in the wrong place. And then I'll stick to something and mess up my space. So what I do is I take a little bamboo stick. You don't need a lot of sugar to do lip and chin. And I just keep scooping. You do a little bit of investment of time with sugar, just a little bit more than wax. But then you have to thank yourself, because wax is a plastic and this is not. So you know what? We'll take a win. Progress is progress. Then you put the sugar on the edge. This can go in compost. You can compost clean paper towels as well. Look at that compost combination. Now this is what I use to sugar the lip, the chin, and I just keep reusing this. Like right now we're heading into winter in Northern California. If it's cold, sometimes I put it on and let it sit so that it can warm up to the body temperature just a little bit so it's more pliable. Then I work as usual. So letting it sit. Don't try to like rub and bother people a lot. I might even have to hold it with my finger for a second just to get that base. Let it sit. If you're like, I just need to let that warm up. Trying to break the string without making it messy. Let it warm up. You'll see it start getting clear, and it almost like it falls down and settles into itself. Then it's warm enough to start spreading, and then you flick it and take it off. Sometimes it will flick, just like help it come back on itself. You can even use their skin to kind of push it back. So it can fling. I'm gonna do it again, and then flick, flick. And if you need more powder, if it looks like it's getting a little too soft, put more powder and flick quicker. Don't spread it as much. At home, of course, you can use your fingers if you want to, but I wanted to show you how in the shop, I keep it a little more compartmentalized and less hands when working with other people's faces. But I hope this helps. Take care of yourself.